Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making a folio. It's been a long time since I made a folio. I did cut and score everything off camera to save us time. But now we got to put our stuff together. But you need two pieces, 6.5 by 8, scored at 1/4 on one side of the 6.5 inch side. Okay, then you need two pieces of 7.25 by 8, scored at 1/4 on one side and 1/2 inch on one other side on the 7.25 side. And then you need a 7.5 by 8 piece scored at 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and I think I'm gonna use my wet glue, and then I'm gonna, full transparency here, this is my second time filming this video. Something went wrong with my other paper, so we're not messing around. We're just gonna do wet glue so we can get this in place the way it's supposed to be with no messing around here. There we go. And now we need to do the other side, the same thing. So I'm just going to put the glue on the inside here. We need spines. This is what screwed me up. I'll be honest, I glued it together the wrong way, and then that was it. That was it. That was it. Once I glued it together the wrong way, we were done. Everything fell apart. There we go. Once again, this got glued on crooked. Alright, that's better. Let me glue this down where I glued it on crooked. Alright, then we need these other pieces. And we're going to do the same thing. We need our spine. So we're going to have 2 1/2 inch spines and 2 1/4 inch spines. Okay. There we go. So now we have 1/4 and 1/2. And this one, the paper slipped when I was scoring it, and I went, that doesn't look like 1/4 inch. It was not. It was just shy of 1/4 inch, but I was not going to cut the paper again. So we have an extra score line, which is fine. Just got to make sure I'm burnishing the correct one. There we go. And then we're just going to put our glue down. Usually I use double stick tape, but that was not my friend. We were not friends with the last folio when I was trying to make it earlier. So there we go. is our folio. Something's wrong. No, that's right. Just seemed wrong for a second there. Like something's wrong. It's not. It's right. So there we go. There's the base of our folio. So this is our front. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to cut our paper. Our papers need to be 6 by 7 3/4 and 6 1/4 by 7 3/4 because I have different sizes. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to cut my paper, glue it on, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm just trying to figure out what I did wrong. And I realized what I did wrong. I cut an extra piece. For some reason, I cut all of these pieces. I'm like, why is this not laying right? It's not laying right because I cut it wrong. There was only supposed to be one of these to lay down, and I cut an extra one, and that's better. Okay. So it's supposed to be like this, and I had this extra piece. So I'm sitting here going, I don't know what I did. What did I do? And that's what I did. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to cut that piece off because I cut an extra piece. That's why it wasn't working. The whole time I'm like, this is not laying right. This is not working. I don't understand it. That's why. Okay, here we go. Everything's covered. I lost my pin. I still need to get a new pin for my glue, you guys. I just haven't done it yet. So here we go. Everything is covered. And now we get to make the guts, the inside, the fun stuff. Now, do I know what I was going to do for fun stuff? No, of course I don't. I have everything written down, and honestly, I forgot to do something, and I'm very mad. Crap. So we're going to have to do some surgery here. If I can find, do I even have magnets? Yes, I do. We need to do some magnet surgery here. It's quite fine. We will survive. So, I need something to go up in there. Where's my little spatula? There it is. I feel I have too many things. There we go. I want to make a removable folder for the front cover, and we're going to remove it by putting in magnets. So, what I'm going to do is just do on the opposite side, put a magnet in. So I need one set, two sets of magnets, and I'm just going to take some glue and I'm going to shove some glue under there. Okay. And then I'm just going to take one of these magnets, slip it under. Well, maybe not with something metal. Maybe not with something metal, huh? That's right there. Okay. And then we're going to take other one and do the same thing. Put some glue under there and shove it under. Shove it as far up as we can. There we go. And glue. Here you go. You would never know. And then what I'm going to do, so I don't forget, is put the magnets on. There we go. See? Easy peasy. So that problem is solved. I rarely use magnets, which is why I forgot. So then what I want to do is just make a removable little folder for on the top. So we have that done, and I can do the folder later. Alright, I grabbed paper, because of course I need paper. So I want to do 2 pockets, and I have written down 4 1/4 by 4 1/2, but that seems too big. Yeah. What was I thinking? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So it needs to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/2. 4 1/4 by 4 1/2. And then once they're scored, we will figure out if we cut these right and how big we need to cut our so I want it like this. So 1/4 inch on all sides we're going to score. That means, yeah, so that should fit fine. So how did I score it? I scored it like this. And then I'm going to clip these edges here to get rid of some of the bulk. Okay. And then these will go, let's say they go here. Like so. So one will go, sorry about that. Ooh. So they'll go like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we need paper that is 4 1/4 by 3 3/4, so 4 by 3 1/2. So we need 4 by 3 1/2 piece of paper. Why don't we use this floral here? So we need 4, and then 2 pieces that are 3 1/2. Okay. And then we need our punch, because I want to punch a notch in here, but we want to punch them at the same time so they match up. So now when I pull this down, it matches up. See? Okay. We'll do the same thing. Alright, now let's glue these on. Now if we wanted to, we can make it another pocket, but I'm just going to glue it down. We don't need to make it another pocket. I don't know about you guys, but ever since the freaking, what was it, the Grammys? That was just on. Everybody's been using stupid Pink Pony Club in their freaking videos again, and now it's stuck in my head. I can't get it out, and I'm really actually annoyed by it. Everyone's been using it in their videos. Alright, so now we have 2 pockets, and I'm going to glue the pockets down. Normally, we know I would be using double stick tape. However, double stick tape has not been my friend today. So we're just going to use wet glue. Yep, double stick tape is not my friend. That's okay though. Okay, so we have 1 pocket there, and then put 1 pocket there. Okay, so let's get the glue on. Okay, there we go. I got a little bit of glue seepage. Okay, there we go. That's cute. And then we'll make 2 tags to come out of there, and we'll decorate those up. Okay, then I think I want to put a waterfall here. So what I'm going to do, because what I like to do best, is cut my waterfalls from plain paper, and then what I'll do is I will put decorative paper on one side, and the other side would be for a picture. Right? Okay, I was looking at my measurements. I do have measurements written down, and I have 4 1/4 by 6 1/2 written down. So let's cut some of these papers and see what we can do. So we're going to cut to 6 1/2. And then 4 1/4, correct. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And we can do 4 1/4 on this by 6 1/2. So we can get 3 pieces. And I need 3 more? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I think I need 1 more. I'm going to do 1 more. So I have this one here. And that's 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. So I'm going to do 4. And then we're going to score. We're going to score on the 6 1/2 inch side at 1/4 inch. Okay? That is how we are going to make our waterfall. All right. we're going to burnish our score lines. And I'm going to use, I think my T-square, maybe. We'll see if I can. To make sure we get these on straight. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to fold this over so we can use the T-square. So we get them on straight. So I'm going to put my first one on, and it's going to be the bottom one, and we will go from there. Once we have the one on, we can get the others on straight. Straight is the word right now. Straight. Come on. Okay. Let's get that out of there now. And what I'll do is I will cut a white mat to go under there. Now we're just going to add them on one at a time, making sure they're straight, you guys, straight. That does not look straight. Okay. And the next one. And another one. We could probably add more. I wasn't sure. My math on when I write things down, my math doesn't always work right. So we could probably add another one up here. So let's cut it and add another one, shall we? This is 4 1/4, 6 1/2. I might actually be able to do another one too. So let's cut it and score it. That's too thin. I think the rest of these might be too thin, and I don't want to cut into another piece of paper. So one it's going to be. It's going to be one. And that's how we're going to be, and that's going to be okay. Though I do need to cut I think one's all that's going to fit anyway. But I do need to cut a white card base for underneath. Okay. And we're lining it up. And we're straight. I don't know. Alright, I am able to fit another one. I just went off camera and cut them because you didn't need to see me cut again. What is going on? Come on. If I could get this on straight, that would be awesome. Did I? Whatever. We're just going with that. Whatever. Oh, I think it just kept slipping as I was... Okay. Then I do have this piece that is going to go right here for another piece of paper, and I'm just covering the original piece that was glued down because we want this to be big enough to put a 4x6 photo on. So to do that, I need to cover. Alright, so there we go. There's a waterfall, and we just need to cover that. So I need 6x4 pieces of paper. I will cut them off camera and be back. Okay, I have all of them covered. And I only covered the one side. And this is something, you can do whatever you want with it. And I didn't cover either of these. So you could put photos here, or you could put paper on here to journal. You could put the photos here. You do whatever you want. And then I also cut the tags for in these pockets while I was cutting. So that's done. Now on this page here, I think I'm just getting into putting a photo mat because it's right up against there. Here, I think I want to do a belly band. And I think I'm going to do a belly band going this way that I could put some things in. So what I'm going to do is cut this paper because it'll fit to size. You just mark where I need to cut with my pencil. And then let's find paper to go, I think that one. So we need, what size is this? This is 2.5 inches, so we need 2 1/4, and then this will be what? 6.5. So 6 1/4 by 2 1/4. So let's cut this to 6.5. There we go. And then this needs to be 2 1/4. So we're just going to put it down and cut to 2 1/4. Get rid of that. And by 6 1/4. There we go. And I might, you guys, we should just make it a double belly band. And how are we going to do that? That's easy. So let's glue this down. Good bit of glue on the two sides. And I'm just going to put it down. I'm not going to measure and try to find any center or anything like that. That looks good. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on both sides. And then we're going to put that down. And now we have a double, hey, stop moving. Now we have a double belly band. So we can put something in there and then put something in there. Okay, what are we at now? We're almost at 30 minutes. So I'm going to pack it in for today. I don't like going too long. And honestly, I think I'm going to put a photo mat here and probably one there. We don't want it to be too bulky. Uh-oh, I lost, oh no. I lost my magnet. Okay, I can't find the magnet, but I did cut this piece before we go because, like I said, I think the rest of it's going to be photo mats. It depends on, it just depends. But cutting this, so this is 7.5 by 11. I cut this to, so it's 5.5 by 7.5. I am going to leave it here, but that's cut. So probably off camera, I will probably cover it and everything off camera. But what I should do, I guess, is get my double stick tape and get these magnets where they belong. So we're just going to put a piece of double. Now, if you have ones that are already can't even think. If you have ones that are already sticky, I wish I did, but I don't. And honestly, I won't pay the price for those because I find them to be expensive. But it'll be easier if you do, because then you could just pull it off. I am going to put double stick tape down and pull off the thing if I can get it. It does not want to come off. Okay, that one did not want to come off. Also, I keep grabbing the weeding tool that is bent. I bent my Cricut one like years ago, but I have the Dollar Tree version that's not bent. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this, make sure it's opened on the correct side, and I'm going to put that down and pick up our magnets, okay? And then to keep them secure, I'm going to take double stick tape again and just put it over top to keep them secure. So now I will most likely off camera cut and cover this stuff. So you don't, I mean, you've seen me cut paper and you've seen me glue paper down. So I'm probably going to do that off camera. That way, you don't have to see that. And then I'll be with you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.